Do or do not. There is no try. Okay, well let's do this. Let's do this, and fingers crossed that it keeps on doing as we do. But according to what I'm seeing right now, it's going to be super, super, super bad, or at least I'm worried that it's going to be pretty bad. Hopefully, I'm wrong and it stays consistent enough to be okay. But it just looks like it might be kind of choppy. Also, a little worried. Yep, there we go. There's a lot of chop already happening. I don't know. It's storming here in Idaho, and that's obviously causing some pretty big problems. And I'm a little worried about trying to continue the stream because obviously, it's funny to have technical difficulties and all that stuff, but we want to give you the best possible show. And if this is plagued with a bunch of issues and problems, then it's not the best possible show that we can give you, obviously. So that's a little worrisome for me. I don't want to give you a bad show because of technical difficulties, even though that's kind of where the namesake kind of came from. It works. Oh, my captain, my captain. Make sure to drop a like and share with all your friends. How is it? Give this stream right now a quick rating between one. Oh, I don't know what's up with the chat bot. Chat bot seems to be having problems. I don't know if that's because of the storm or what's going on with that whole thing, because I thought that was like cloud based. Looks pretty damn choppy though, right? Is it pretty choppy? This guy. How's it going? Exclamation bowls. Let's see if that works. Exclamation HEIST 25. Let's see if that works. Please, if you could, rate this shit show of a. Oh my gosh. AM Hookah, the heist is on cooldown for 200 more seconds. Probably got all screwed up because this is the 800th time that we're trying to do this damn stream. There we go. My window is all screwed up too for a little while, but it looks like that's better. So look okay? Look like we can do this technical difficulties stream? What do you guys think? Does it look good enough to move forward with it? I'm going to try and listen to the audio real quick, so I'm going to be real quiet. Oh my gosh. AM Hookah, the heist is on cooldown for. So it's pretty choppy. It's definitely pretty choppy. 6 out of 10, mostly crystal clear, but there's sometimes chops and glitches. Sorry, I meant 7 out of 10. Okay. I just watched a little bit of it and listened to it, as you guys heard the echo of my voice, obviously. I mean, let's go ahead and go with it. And unless it completely shuts us down or it's impossible to watch, we'll just kind of keep moving forward. What is up, J-Rock? Did you guys know J-Rock is famous? It's true. If you go to the Zomo America Instagram and watch their video that they did for the expo from last year, you will see J-Rock in that video. So J-Rock is straight up famous, okay? Like, don't you ever give J-Rock no problems, because he's straight up famous. Hookologist is here. How's it going? Diamond, I'm pretty sure I said hello to you as well. Travis Green, thank you for showing up. Hey, I won the last heist without even knowing. Oh, very cool. Yay for all those involved in the last heist, and may or may not have won, I guess. I don't know. Let's see if the heist is not on cooldown anymore, as it was. Yeah, there's just some chugga 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 chugga. It's still on damn cooldown. Still on cooldown. All right. Let's do this. So the reason for technical difficulties today. So I know I'm usually like a 10, right, from like my excitement, but because of the choppiness and like the fact that I know that this is not going to go off without like a hitch, and I know there's going to be problems, I'm like at a 5 or like a 4 right now, because I hate when the stream doesn't go well, because it's so annoying. It's so frustrating because it's so important to me for it to go well and stuff like that. Do you really need to bring that up? Of course I do, J-Rock. I got to bring that up. I really do got to bring that up. I need everyone to go to Instagram. You want to do me a solid? Go to Instagram right now. Go to Zomo of America, and on the video that's from the expo of last year with J-Rock in it, I want you just to type in hashtag J-Rock the man. All right? hashtag. I'm gonna do it right now. In fact, okay. You'll see it right over here. Instagram. Okay. I'm gonna do it so you guys can see it happening right here. Zomo America. Right there. There's Zomo America. And then this is a pretty cool one with Alex showing you how to pack some Zomo or whatever. There's some other stuff on here, but this is the one right here in this corner area. It's hard to see, I know it is. But this one right here has a little video attached to it. I got to mute it, so hopefully I don't get taken down for copy strike. I can't believe I'm trying to play like an internet video while my stream is just completely chugging along right now. Just losing frames after frames after frames. So this is a video they did for the expo from last year. There it is. There it is. There's J-Rock. J-Rock is in, let's see, is it 36 seconds. At 36 seconds, J-Rock is right here. So go on to this video, okay? Make sure you like it, obviously. I'm not going to give you nothing, but we're going to do this as a family. Hashtag J-Rock the man. Hashtag J-Rock the man. Post it, okay? That way everybody knows J-Rock's the man. I did it. Join me in doing this as well. Do that. I know you might be watching on your phone, so don't do it until after the episode is over and all that kind of stuff. But go on to Zomo of America and do that, okay? All right. Do we got a heist? Oh, it's about time. Finally got a heist. Heist. 50. I feel lucky. In fact, I feel so lucky I'm going to try the slots, even though it never wins, never works at all in any way, ever. Let's see. I got to mute all these chats so you guys don't hear a bunch of beeps and boops, and maybe that'll help with my internet too. If I don't have like this messenger going at the moment, who knows? Who knows? Okay. Don't forget to go over here. Hashtag JRock the man. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I think we're good with that. So let's talk about what it is we're doing here. So normally Adrian would be doing this week's technical difficulties because I did the game cast. But I asked Adrian, I said, hey, Adrian, do you mind if I do technical difficulties this week? Because one, I got this amazing stone bowl that our good friend Cameron lent me until the expo to mess around with. So I really want to play with it. And I thought it'd be fun to show it off and use it here on the technical difficulties. Nobody ever wins slots. Nobody ever does. I don't know what the heck's wrong with that. But I also got this when I was in New York at the gala, the Zomo, new Zomo. And this is two of their new flavors. It's a Kai Cream and My Guava. And I thought for technical difficulties this week, I would load some Zomo in this stone bowl and show you how I like to smoke Zomo, because I may do it a slight different way compared to some other people, but who knows? We can give that a try and talk about it a little bit. And I can talk to you a little bit about the differences and some of the different things that are new and all that kind of stuff. When I go to the expo, I'm going to taste all the new Zomos, what J-Rock just said. There's some very good flavors. I'm telling you right now, though, the flavor that I really, really like a lot is this Acai cream. It's like a smoothie almost. It has a really, really good texture to it. I like the menthol. So, like, I don't know about you guys. Were you fans of Zomo before when they had, a lot of mint? Remember, that was the big thing, is everybody said that Zomo had like a ton of mint in it. Were you guys a fan of Zomo before, or were you wanting them to do less mint overall? By the way, if you guys are not following Dose of Shisha on Instagram, magical account. Dose of Shisha, very, very good stuff. Were you a fan of that before? What's the max bet on slots? I can find out for you. Let me look up for you. Slots preferences. The max is 100. The max is 100. I need to change the emotes to something that maybe is more relatable to hookah in some way. I do not care for Zomo last year at the expo. You did not care for Zomo last year at the expo. Okay. I rather mix my own mint, is what Justin just said. Okay, so you guys sound like you may not be all that much of a fan of Zomo. Okay, well, they do have less menthol kick than they did before. Captain Webber says, I only tried the old Zomo. Mint was much too strong for me to enjoy. All right. So I liked the old Zomo. I like that in your face menthol taste that they had to it. Like, so that was never an issue to me. I know some people did not like it, obviously. What is up, Naphael? How am I doing? I'm doing quite well. Getting ready to load some Zomo in this beautiful stone bowl and talk about it. It was a great line, but they could have gave everybody a heads up about the mint and the menthol kick that's in the shisha. Yeah, so a little bit of history, a little bit of background. See, man, it is so bad. It is the I am it is Oh, this is so choppy. Is it okay to watch though? Are you guys okay to watch this choppiness, or should we postpone and do this at another time? Let me know what you guys want to see happen. So a little bit of background on Zomo while I wait for you guys to answer that. It is a Brazil tobacco made in Brazil where it's super freaking hot, obviously. And because of how hot it is, they have mint in all their stuff to cool it down, obviously. And they didn't used to sell 250s of their tobacco. They used to only sell the 50s because that's just the way that everyone in Brazil smoked hookah. So they made some arrangements and differences in the American market. Now we got 250s. Now they cut back on the mint a little bit. So like there's been a lot of changes in the way Zomo is kind of presenting themselves and creating their tobacco as well. Okay. Justin says, I've only had Island Breeze, or something rather, which I loved. It's a very good coconut pineapple. Had one of the strong somethings, but it was so mediocre, I forgot which one. I was a big fan of strong mango, and I thought, like, I still love strong mango a lot. I wish I had some more right now. I don't know what their new mango. I tried their new mango actually. I kind of forgot about it because it was not the same as their old mango that I really liked a lot. And I don't know, I didn't try a ton of it, so I don't want to say too much. But I do remember the old mango I thought tasted really good with the mango taste to it. And their new mango I don't think is quite as mangoey, but I need to get the mango. I need to get the mango and test that out because I used to love doing strong mango and static starlight. I know Travis is like really he's like, "What? You liked mixing with static starlight for something? That's very surprising from you, Matt. That's not usually how you smoke your tobacco at all in any way at all. No, no. Yeah, I used to really like Static Starlight and Strong Mango a whole lot. I got sad news. I got the flu, so when the Clay HMD comes, I can't smoke for like a few weeks. That stinks. I hope you get over that very, very soon because no, we don't want you to be sick. We do not want the sickness to take hold of our good friend and pal. Get away from him. Sickness, leave our good friend Naphael. Leave him be. I'm trying to fix my color a little bit. How's that look? Does that look a little better? Like that, or is that too like hot looking? Right there? Is that good? Is that a good amount right there? Maybe. There you go. I think that looks a little better. This camera is a nice camera, but it loses its settings all the time, which is super frustrating. I hate that. What is this static starlight you speak of? Exactly. What is it? It's the greatest damn flavor in the world. It's rose and grape and Tangiers. Wonderful. Okay, can you adjust the win-loss ratio for slots? I actually can't. That's one of the few that it doesn't give me the ability to change the ability to. But I can create more combos. So if I create more combos, then you're more likely to win on different things. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Is because there's no combos for one. There's multiplier for 2, multiplier for 3, multiplier for 4, 5, and 10. But there's no multiplier for 1, which would just give you back your money basically. So I'm gonna work on that hopefully here soon and try to see if I can't fix that up a little bit because slots seems like it would be a fun game to play, right? Like you don't have to have other people to play with. It's something you can just do relaxing and yeah. I think it's because of the weather change and the shitty NYC subway system. See, I lost again. I did not go on the subway. I feel like I missed out. I feel like I should have at least experienced the subway a little bit. So I'm a little sad that I did not do that at all. But that was my own fault, and I understand that. And hopefully I'll make up for it the next time that I go. Also, I didn't get to see you, Naphael. So we gotta correct that the next time that I go to. Oh, your minimum for slots is 10. The minimum for slots is 5. The minimum for slots is 5. If I can afford a ticket to go see my uncle in Brazil, I'll try my hardest to buy a Brazilian hookah. They are so beautiful. There are some really nice Brazilian hookahs. Rob from Dude Where's My Hookah posts all the time on the groups some really nice Brazilian hookahs that he has. He actually sold his carbine his Starbucks carbine, and he replaced it with a Brazilian hookah. He's a big fan of the Brazilian style hookahs and stuff like that. So, and I do also think that they look very nice as well. Oh boy, yeah, Naphael is the one that won the first alpaca clay screen prototype clay screen. If you guys did not know, we're giving one away. I think everyone showed up to Monday's show, but if you didn't for some reason, allow me to drop this. Let me drop the URL. Check this out. Okay, go follow this URL and get yourself entered to win. Okay, get yourself entered to win the clay prototype clay screen from Alpaca Bowls. It's right behind me. Let me grab it. Here it is. Here it is right here. You know what? I wonder if this would fit this stone bowl. Oh, it does fit the stone pretty good, actually. No, we won't use that. We won't because I want to do Provost. I want to do Provost and Coles. But yeah, I've used this on my Goodfellow V4. I've used this on my Alien Gen 2, and I've also used this on my Stone Vortex as well. I don't have any lipped alpaca bowls, but that is supposed to be what it's kind of meant for, is the lip alpaca bowls. But if you guys want your chance to win one of these, just follow that link that I just posted down there and go and get entered to win the prototype. This is a prototype. It's not the final version. A prototype, and there's only two that we're giving away. We gave one away to Naphael already, and then the second one is to to whoever wins it on the raffle that we're going to be doing on Monday. So get yourself entered in that. Make sure you're entered. Tell a friend. Maybe tell a friend that's like not into like hookah and stuff like that. But then you can just use this email to like enter. Obviously, as long as you get me those. I'm trying to share the page, trying to get other people interested in the podcast, trying to get them to see what it is we're doing here at the AMUGA podcast. Obviously, that's the big thing about the giveaways is I want to give you guys everything possible on the final episode of this whole thing. On the final episode of this season, when me and Adrian do the drunk cast, not this Monday but next Monday, we have a huge list of prizes to give away. Not only is it a huge list of prizes of like things like tobacco and things like merchandise, we're also going to be giving away. And I'm only going to say this here. I'm not going to say it anywhere else until next week, basically, when we're gearing up for it. But you guys who are here watching right now, you have a sneak peek as to what we're giving away. We're going to be giving away a Onyx Bowl, a Mason Shishaware Onyx Bowl. We're also going to be giving away a Derek Moses handle, which is really cool. I'm super excited to be able to give one of those away. We're also going to be giving away some of the keychains that he makes. We're going to be giving away some Nirvana tobacco. We're going to be giving away some Azor tobacco. Like, we have a pretty. I'm really super excited. I think that this is that we've gotten some amazing prizes to be able to give away for the final episode of the Drunk Cast, and we're going to do something fun to give it away as well. But yeah, it's the Mason Onyx Bowl is pretty cool that we were able to secure to be able to give that away. I'm really excited about that. No, it is not an opportunity to buy an Onyx Bowl. We're going to give one away, like straight up. You win it, you get it. You're not buying it. You're just winning it, and you got it. Okay, so that's weird. Did my volume change a little bit? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's just my earphones are ringing. I don't know. That was weird. It sounds slightly different to me. Like I got quiet or something. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, you're gorgeous, man, Justin. You are. You're gorgeous. Mark says, has anyone ever won slots? I don't think so. I don't think anybody has ever won slots ever, ever, ever. SLOTS 5. I'm just gonna do 5 from now on. Everybody just bet 5. Come on. Let's somebody who wins it is probably gonna win a lot, right? Like that's the thing. Oh, look! I won! I won 15! I won! Yeah! Woo! 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 It's like when you go to Vegas, right? And someone's like losing a ton on a machine, and then you like walk up to it and you put some money into it, and then you pull the thing and you win. There it is, right there. There it is. Like you guys all wore down the machine for me, and after the machine was completely worn down, I came in and just picked up the slack and got my win. That's pretty awesome. Slots is good. Let's get into slots. HEIST 50 or not slots. Heist. Let's get into a heist. Obviously, slots is on cooldown for 22 more seconds. Let's see. Rose lost 5 balls. Oh man, I don't understand it. I do not understand it at all. I just go with the flow, man. Just go with the flow. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. You guys ready to watch me pack this wonderful, beautiful bowl right here? Here it is. Beautiful bowl. It has one of those raised up spires, like an eggy Egyptian bowl and stuff like that. It's a pretty big bowl. So I definitely wanted to do something that I was going to do a fluff pack with. This is my method of packing Zomo. Is it the only method, the best method? The only way you can possibly smoke Zomo tobacco is if you use this method? No. This is just what I like to do. I like to pack it pretty fluffy. I like to pack it pretty fluffy because I do like the menthol kick. And to be honest with you, if you pack it less fluffy and a little bit more with a compression, then you actually will get less of that menthol kick. But I like the menthol kick. So I'm gonna pack this pretty fluffy. Also, this is a big ass bolt, and I don't want to smoke for 18 hours with a heavy pack on it. So I want to definitely, pack it and be able to smoke it and enjoy it for the time that we're talking on this stream. Obviously, damn, I remember the drunk stream when your eyes were leaking some water. I don't know what you're talking about, Neff. I was ready to cry on the drunk. You get me drunk enough, I usually cry pretty damn easy. I'm a drunk crier. I really am. I'm gonna go and get the coals on the. I'm gonna get the coals on. All right, just drop the coals, obviously. I feel like this camera angle reminds me of my old school jewelry shopping channel. Uh, so, what is the Akai and what is it? Okay, so hold on. First, I got to go like this, obviously. This is the Akai cream. Order now from a plethora of different areas of design. Okay, so the Akai cream, as you can see, nah, you can't really see it too well. The Akai cream, Akai is a berry that's like overseas, and it has like B12 and like all those like health. It's a health berry, right? It's going to cure everything. We don't smoke it to cure stuff. We smoke it to enjoy it. So that's what we're going to talk about. But the Akai cream very much is like a smoothie type texture in the smell. Like it's very creamy. It's very like it was just run through a blender with like blueberries, a lot of blueberry, a little bit of maybe blackberry and the acai. Yes, and you can get this for 4 easy payments of $29.99. Dial now. AM Hookah 1-800 AM Hookah podcast. Matt doesn't. Um, yeah, it smells really good. It smells exactly like honestly, like go to your blender right now. Put in a bunch of random berries, just random berries, random, okay? And then put like a tiny bit of milk and a little bit of heavy cream, and then just smack that heavy grind setting, and then take off the lid, put in some ice cubes, and then smell it. And that is honestly what this is smelling quite a bit like. The acai cream is very creamy, very blue. If that makes any sense. And now the guava, the my hashtag, because that's the thing that all the kids do, I guess. So they had to do the hashtag, right? Hashtag my guava. So that's what this is called. Hashtag my guava. That's it. We know Matt's missed calling. The guava is good smelling. It's not a bad smelling guava at all. It's definitely like a guava nectar. I don't know if you guys have like a Kroger or something like that in your local area. You know, we have like Smith's down here, which is actually owned by Kroger. I know what Kroger is because I used to live in the South area in Tennessee, and they had Kroger there. Um, I heard it was frozen yogurt. It is like frozen yogurt. That's it. We know Matt's missed calling. What do you mean Matt's missed calling? I always miss you guys calling it. I love it when you guys call it. Yeah, we might just start taking calls. We might start taking calls over here on the AM Hookah podcast. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Matt, I know you like guava, but have you ever tried AF Guava and AF Rose 70/30? I've never tried that. I've never been a fan of AF Rose, but I'd be willing to give it a try. I'd be willing to. I just got to get those flavors, obviously. So this guava is like a nectar, like a guava nectar, basically. It's very good smelling. It's very enjoyable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not heavily sweet, like super sweet or anything like that. It's very much like a nectar. And if you've ever had a nectar, then you'll kind of know what I mean by that. If you've never had a nectar, then go out to a Kroger or a Smith's or even a Walmart and stuff like that. You're going to be fine to go to as well. And go and get yourself one of these sorts of nectar drinks of a guava, and that's exactly what it smells like, and pretty close to what it smells tastes like as well. Okay, so. We're going to give this a nice, good mix right here. just inside the actual container. And we're going to go with, I would say, basically a 50-50. So I'm just going to let this fall in here, just like so, okay, until it kind of fills up the area that I want it to. Move it around just a little bit. There we go. See that? See that? Check it out. Probably a little bit more of this than the acai, I guess, because the acai is pretty strong. So I don't mind. I don't mind doing a little bit more of the guava. The acai flavor is stronger than the guava flavor, is what I mean by that. Okay, so now that we did a little bit of a gravity pack on this side, just to the rim, just right there to the rim. Now we're going to mix up the acai flavoring. Put it right into that little spot where we have some space. We're actually going to cover the the top part for just a minute, just so we can get the tobacco in the bowl, and then we're going to do a toss of the tobacco. Now that we got this bowl filled, we're going to dump it onto our pack mat, and we're just going to do this sort of thing where we just kind of move it around onto each other, mixing it into it. You don't have to. You can do side-by-side packs. You can do layer packs. I just want to do this one this time because I don't think I've done this straight sort of something yet. So then we're going to – I just dropped it. Like I literally just dropped it on top of the bowl, and that's what I'm going to do with this side too. Boom, just like that. I mean, I'm literally not pushing anything down. I'm literally letting it fall in place, and now I'm just kind of clearing out that middle spire a little bit and trying to even up the tobacco on both sides. This is, this is my pack of Zomo. I like the menthol. This is going to push that menthol out because it is so fluffy and so much airflow is going to be getting to the pack, obviously. So I'm just going to make sure that it's at the rim, not below it. I'm just going to make sure that it's at the rim. As you can see from the cut, can you guys tell what the cut looks like? It's pretty chopped up. It's pretty finely chopped. It's not like super finely chopped up, but I would say it's pretty chopped up. There we go. I kind of pushed this side down just a little bit more than I intended to. So I moved it around a little bit to help try and alleviate some of that pressure, that compaction that I had over there. So, but here you go. All of it at the rim. All of it at the rim. But official radio SJ, DJ. Uh-oh, what'd I miss? You guys talking about something. I tried it, and it's a nice summer smoke. Best unofficial radio DJ. I'm assuming you're talking about me. I can be a radio DJ. I could do it right now.
What is up, guys? This is Matt on the Rock 102, getting ready to drive through your drive-through hour, making sure that lunch is prepared and ready. Head on down to the pizza extravaganza, Planet Pizza, where you can get the pepperonis that look like flying saucers.
Funny story. Funny story time. I was at one time a radio DJ. That is something that I've done in my life, was being a radio DJ. All right, I'm gonna go clean my hand, check on the calls. The new Zomo is not so wet. I agree. It's also it's a little bit drier. I don't think the old Zomo was the old Zomo was super wet either, but I would say it's more dry in comparison. Let me move some stuff out of the way, clean this up. Oh, this fork is an Urso fork. It's going to have the little pin that comes out of it, but this is also from Brazil. So I kind of got a little bit of a Brazil setup going on. The fork is Brazilian, the tray is Brazilian, and the tobacco is Brazilian. So that's kind of cool. Very international episode we got going on today. Okay, let me switch my camera angle. All right, all right. Drop that there. Not the most exciting thing to watch me foil a bowl, so I don't know if you guys wanted to see that in the overhead shot. My charcoal is just about done. Like I said, this has a what's that? Yeah, can we circle back to corn for just a minute? Since you say the news most is not so wet, is that the same as Alchemist tobacco? I don't really have any Alchemist, so I can't compare it to that. Is it like Messiah wet? I would say it's close to Messiah wet. I would say it's, well, it's a little wetter than Trifecta Blonde, is what it seems like to me. But, way less wet compared to Trifecta Dark, which can be very, very wet sometimes. I would say it's similar wet to Alpha Comma. It's similar wet to Messiah, similar wetness to Sherbetly. Like I would say it's kind of like the basic standard of wetness for the majority of tobaccos that are on the market. Alchemist didn't go nowhere, Justin. It's still around. Is there anything particular that you really liked from Alchemist tobacco? Let me see. Where'd my... Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I found it. I thought I lost that. All right, let me go grab my charcoal. Oh, hookah hunt. We got a heist going on, it looks like. We got a heist. Bum 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 bum. Little wetter than Trifecta Blonde. Oh, that's nice. My bad. Thank you for clearing up that. I misspelled my wrong wording. I tried KFC line, peaches and cream and lime. It was called Country Lime. Could be wrong, lol. Both were okay. I could have been loading, packing it wrong. I don't have any more KFC to try experimenting with my pack technique. I like the peaches and cream a whole lot from KFC. I thought that was very good. Oh, I thought they went out of business. I had the pumpkin from them. That was the best pumpkin pie like flavor. Other brands seemed to be too heavy on the spices. Very cool. Never got into the pumpkin variations of smoking hookah. I know a lot of people like them, but I was never one of those people that smoked the pumpkin pie. HEIST 50. Okay, very nice. Provost on top of this beautiful stone bowl that is from Cameron, letting me borrow it until Vegas. Got 3 prestige jumbo flats inside of it. It's a big bowl. I kind of wish I would have gone with the cubes, maybe. But I think the jumbo flat's pretty good. Maybe a 4th one and then just kind of moved it off. But I think 3 will be fine. I'm not too worried. I am a basic B. I am basic, man. I am. Look at the way that this light shines on my face. I am a basic white boy. There ain't nothing overly not basic about me. Ah, ooh, yeah, drinking that iced tea for me basicness. Um, Man, I can't believe how many frames were dropped throughout the show. Thank you guys for sticking around with all this craziness. Obviously, I don't know why, just this storm outside and stuff like that. I'm glad that we were able to get through the majority of it, and it seems like the majority of the stream has been okay. Like the audio usually stays good. It's more the visual stuff that freezes up. Is that kind of what happened with this as well? Is the audio is okay? Nafael says, "What do you think is a like our must need bowls for everyday hookah smokers?" That's a great one. What do you think are must need bowls for everyday smokers? So I think there are kind of like 3, 4, bowls. You need a big bowl because they're nice to be able to like use and experiment and play around with. You need a medium bowl. this is kind of like obvious, right? You need small, medium, and large. I mean, that's the biggest thing. You need something that's shallow for shorter sessions and tobacco saving, and for Tangiers and stuff like that. And you need bigger bowls for a really lengthy blonde session and stuff like that, or something that you're going to pack really really fluffy and stuff. So I truly do believe, and I haven't tried the new Bambino, but I do think the original Bambino is a amazing bowl. So I can only imagine that the version 2 is also going to be very good. But a bowl that I think gets underrated a little bit. And I understand why it does to a point, but I don't think it should. I think the Unica bowl is an amazing middle of the road bowl. It's like a perfect. It's really good. It's you wouldn't want to use it for something heavy dense so that you don't put too much tobacco in it. But for normal packs and for light packs and stuff like that, excellent, absolutely fantastic. And then also another bowl that's really good for that and for Tangiers as well is the Hookah John 80 feet 80 bowl. Okay, so far I've named 2 Hookah John bowls. I've named both the Unica bowl and the 80 feet 80 bowl. I think they are fantastic bowls and honestly like must need bowls. Then I would move over to alpaca bowls and I would talk about getting a medium alpachi, which is a fantastic bowl. It's dirty because I just used it last night. And also, like I said, the Bambino. So we got Bambino and we got an alpaca bowl, alpachi bowl. Those are fantastic. Really, really good. I highly recommend those. So we got the Unica, we got the 80 feet 80, then we got the Bambino, and then we got the Alpaca Apache Medium Bowl. Okay, those are the 4 bowls that we got so far. And I'm kind of giving you variations. Okay, now we're going to move over to a little bit of a different territory, right? I think the Stone Vortex from Sahara Smoke is a super underrated bowl, but it's a larger bowl. So be prepped and prepared for that. I think that Stone Bowls are fantastic, and sometimes they can be larger, sometimes they can be smaller, but they hold heat so incredibly well. I know we're about to use a Stone Bowl, but I also have another Stone Bowl that is my Stone Bowl that I use very regularly, and it's a very, very good bowl, and I would highly recommend anybody get one because they are super great, and they're very easy to obtain overall. And then I do think the Mason Onyx Bowl is a very good bowl. Like, honestly, it is a tobacco saver. It holds heat very well. It lasts for a very long time. Very good. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it at all. I would be shocked if somebody like got it and was like, "This bowl's garbage." It's not even that expensive. I think $45 is a super fair price for the original Onyx bowl, and I do believe that it is a very, very, very good bowl. And also I would say just a standard large Egyptian bowl. Just get one. Why not have a good large Egyptian bowl? I think that's a very good thing to have. Let's see what I was missing. I think for the price point, alpaca is great. I fell in love with the stone bowl in my first session. Didn't think something as trivial as the bowl could make such a difference, but oh my God, stone bowls for the win. Amen, Captain Whitbeard. Do agree with that completely. Nafael says I got an alpaca Apache and a Hookah John Harmony and a large Egyptian. Those are all very good bowls. Very good. J Rock says if you have the Sahara Smoke Vortex Stone Bowl in the rotation, you cannot go wrong with that bowl. Amen, J Rock. Amen. I love my Stone Vortex. I think it is a completely underrated bowl. I think it's fantastic. For dark, I have a small Rook. For regular blondes, I have a Goodfellow V3, and for anything else, I have a Vitria 2. I've just never been a big fan of the look of the Vitria bowls. I know they're pretty good. Justin Young, I'm so giddy to try the Onyx tonight. It's pretty fantastic, dude. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Mark says eye bowls. I mean exclamation point bowls. He has 389. Congratulations, Mark. I'm happy for you. All right, let's try smoking this a little bit and enjoy it. Let's see how it's puffing for the first little bit. Obviously, 3 jumbo flats. We got the Akai cream and the My Guava, and we're going to give this a test and see what happens. It's fantastic. Honestly, like I don't know. I'm really enjoying I enjoyed Zomo before, but I'm really enjoying this flavor in particular, the Akai cream. I think it's a very, very good flavor. By the way, in case you didn't notice for some reason, I am rocking the Dr. Noob Sauce t-shirt. Dr. Noob Sauce over at Hookah University, Chris, good buddy. I have something because he's not here, and I can see that he's not here, so don't you spoil the surprise. Do not spoil the surprise. He let me sleep on his couch when I was down there in New York City, so I got him a very special surprise. I think he's gonna like it. I hope he likes it. I'm pretty excited for him to get it. It's I don't know when it's gonna go out for delivery or anything, but I know when he gets it. I really hope he likes it. I really, really do. I'm excited for him to get it. But I got him a gift, and I'm gonna tell you what it. I don't know if I want to tell you what it is, just in case he watches this in some way, or somebody says you should go watch it. But so I don't know. I got him something very. I've got him something very, very good, that I think he's going to enjoy. It's a it's something I've talked about in the past before. I think maybe I haven't, but I thought I had. But it's something that I like to get people as a gift for because I think it's a very good gift. But yeah, I'm gonna get Chris a gift because dude let me sleep on his couch and didn't ask for nothing in return. Just an absolute humble dude and an amazing host. It was a fantastic time in New York, and he definitely was a big reason for that reason that I had a good time. Haha. If we're talking about my favorite bowls, Goodvella V4 or 4.5 alpaca medium stone bowl, and I like the new magma bowl. Oh, look at Mark over here talking about the new magma bowl, the magma bowl from THL. I used it. I didn't get to play around with it much, and I definitely want to get one for myself. I don't have anything much to say about it right now. I don't want to. I don't want to. I honestly like. I barely touched it. I barely used it. I don't have anything really to say about it. I love the. I really do like the glaze. I really like the glaze a lot. That black and white glaze looks very, very nice. What have you been using your Magma Bowl for, Mark? Just out of curiosity. Don't fall asleep on the Dawn Classic Bowl. I would love to get a Dawn Classic Bowl for Dark Side. My Dark Side that I have. I would love to get some like classy Russian bowls. I want to get the Form Upgrade. I think is what they're called. ST and also some Dawn bowls just for some dark side usage. I think that'd be really nice. Oh, what is up, B. Lou? How are you doing, my man? How is it going? What have you been up to, B. Lou? You see, this is what I like about technical difficulties and the Gamecast. Is I feel like I get to talk to you guys on a different level. I get to like speak, and we actually get to have a little bit of a conversation. And it's not just like me and Adrian, because you guys, thank you so much for please share the podcast with other people. We're trying to grow it. We're trying to really get it out there. I think that watching it live is so important to what it is that we do because we have so much fun with the comments and doing live things and doing the call-ins and just everything that we do live. Right? It's so much fun, but you guys have blown it out of the park. You guys have done such an amazing job. Where we have more and more people. It feels like every single week, and it just is this amazing feeling to do the live shows. But I love these shows like this, man, where I can sit down, I can actually read all of the comments and answer them in the middle, each one individually and stuff like that, and really spend time talking about these sorts of things. I think it's really really cool. Let's see what he says. Oh, Magma Bowl is going to be released, available on June 7th. FYI, yes, it is. It's going to come out on June 7th. You're going to be able to buy one. How do you place your coals? Like 2 down, 1 Stonehenge, or what? I do all 3 flat, just down on the Provost is what I usually do. Unless it's like a super small bowl, then I'll Stonehenge like a Siri bowl for the Alien Funnel Bowl and for the Bambino Bowl. Like those ones, I'll do a little bit of a Stonehenge on those ones. I've used the Magma Bowl for Alpha Comma, Azure Gold, Azure Dark, Azure Trifecta Blonde. Very versatile. Does well with all these. You notice that it's holding heat pretty well, by the way. Is it holding heat pretty good? I'm out here with the AEW high. AEW, AEW, AEW. What'd you think, man? Okay, sorry, guys. AEW rant. That's all we're going to do right now. AEW just did their show called Double or Nothing, and I thought they did a fantastic job. I thought the storytelling in Cody and Dustin was fantastic. I was in tears, dude. I was in tears at the very end of that match. When he said, I don't need a partner, I don't need a friend, I need my brother, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love wrestling. It was great. Young Bucks, don't like the Young Bucks. Never cared for the Young Bucks. Loved their match. I thought it was fantastic. A few too many fake finishes hurt the overall product of it for me personally. I would have preferred less of the 1-2 count and more breakups towards the end that felt like they were having a hard time defeating each other because they were in such a good cohesive team play instead of them just being tough enough to be able to kick out. Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho, boom, wonderful. Not quite as good as their original, but still very, very good. The female Japanese wrestlers, the triple the tag team, love it. It reminded me of growing up and watching Japanese VHS tapes in my basement when I lived in Tennessee that my brother would get all the time. My brother's a huge wrestling fan. My oldest brother, Justin, he's a huge wrestling fan. And he used to get Japanese tapes all the time. And I would go downstairs where in his room and we'd watch Japanese wrestling. And that's what that reminded me of. I loved that segment. I loved that match. I thought it was fantastic. I thought all the matches were very good. I mean, I would have loved to have seen Hangman Page against Pac at this pay-per-view. And I thought it was kind of missing that a little bit. But still, I thought it was very good. I like SoCal Uncensored. I like Christopher Daniels. So, like, the opening match I thought was the perfect starting match with the style that they were going for. And, like, the fact that this is an indie show, right? Like, this is still very indie. And seeing Christopher Daniels On that, yes, seeing Christopher Daniels on this show was a must for anybody that cares about professional wrestling, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my opinion, I thought so. Why do people Stonehenge, is what Justin Young just said. Sorry about going on the wrestling rant. Let's talk about Stonehenging. Stonehenging is just because, obviously, when you're looking at something like this and you're putting all the heat down like that, if you turn it on the side, you're going to get less of the heat going down through it. So you're just trying to control the heat factor a little bit more. So full heat, half heat, basically, and then after it heats up, you can drop it down after they've gone down a little bit. I use 3 cubes all the way though. Very cool. So not too much heat in the beginning, exactly like what someone just said. The magma doesn't hold heat as well as my alpaca, but it's good for an hour and a half. I usually don't smoke more than 1 round, so I like it. Hey, I don't usually smoke more than 1 round of coals on my tobacco either, so that sounds fine for me. That is literally like almost a pro for me than it is like a con for some people. I only smoke 1 round of coal, so I'm good with that. That might have been one of my longest rants that I've ever done uninterrupted. Just now. That might be one of the longest rants that I've ever done. Beelu says my Tangiers is not lasting with flavor longer than 30 to 40 minutes. Uh, you have a Harmony bowl, correct? Is that what you're still using for your Tangiers? Are you getting a pretty dense pack to it, or are you doing anything different with your packing in any way? And also, what kind of coals are you using? I know at one time, the picture that you sent me, didn't you get some prestige coals? I could be wrong on that. But if you did, 1 round, gang, 1 hour long is enough. Then a new bowl. Hell yeah, Hookafine. You know where it's at, Hookafine. Met Hookafine in New York, by the way. That was a highlight of my night for sure. Highlight of my trip, honestly. There's a heist. There's a heist. I mostly use Flashback Alien for Tangiers. That makes sense. Here's my here's my Alien bowl right here. Uh, we'll do an episode of technical difficulties with an Alien bowl. I know Adrian actually has a flashback, so maybe we can convince him to do a Tangiers flashback bowl episode of technical difficulties. I'm using titaniums right now. Okay, they're a good coal for Tangiers. There's nothing wrong with those at all. Um, you're only going to get about 40 to an hour with an Alien flashback usually. I mean, you can get it to last longer. Don't get me I'm not. Hold on. Before somebody watches this and they're like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." Alien is good for a round of coals, honestly. Like it's good for a round of coals, especially for Tangiers. Here's my question to you, Bilu. In the beginning of your Tangier session with your Alien flashback, is it a very strong and pronounced flavor from the very beginning of your bowl? That's my question. So the menthol, by the way, in this is pretty strong because of how I packed it, but it's not like a mint. That's something that I think maybe people aren't fully aware of when it comes to Zomo. Is it's not mint, it's menthol. So it's just like a really sharp, cooling taste instead of it being like a mint, which is usually like a sweet, cool taste. This is much more of a not a faint, but it's because it's very strong menthol, and a lot of people talk about it like bashing them in the face and stuff like that. But it's not sweet like a mint. It's just pure cooling. It's a very cold flavor, basically. Ah, okay, that makes sense. It's definitely very strong at the very beginning. That's good that it's strong at the beginning. I'd be worried if it wasn't strong at the beginning. That would make me wonder about a bad batch of Tangiers or something. If I might be so bold as to recommend some other bowls for Tangiers, I would recommend getting a Bambino bowl. The version 2 from 5starhookah.com looks like it's going to be a very, very good bowl, especially for Tangiers. That might be something to look into. Also, if it's possible, and here's the thing. Okay, so Bilu, don't forget, on next, not this Monday, but next Monday, for the Drunk Cast, we're going to be giving away this bowl that I'm going to show off right now. This right here is the Mason Onyx Bowl. and I don't know how well you can see it, but it's a pretty shallow bowl. But the clay that's used, this shisha ware, is very, very sturdy, and it holds heat very, very well. And you can get bowls of Tangiers to last a very long time with this bowl. This is a very, very good bowl for Tangiers. I absolutely love it. It's hard to get. It's a little bit harder to get, obviously. A lot of people talk about that, but we're going to be giving one away in 2 weeks on the show for the Drunk Cast. We're going to be giving away all sorts of prizes, all sorts of stuff, tobacco, merchandise, Mason Bowl. We're going to be giving away a handle from Derek Moses. We're going to give away some keychains from Derek Moses as well. It's going to be very good. I do hookah orders like every 3 months, and so I may go to 5-star. Their new Bambino looks really cool. I think, and the colors on it are very, very nice looking as well. Nafael, the shipping on it is actually going to be coming from Alpaca. Omar from Alpaca is the one that's actually going to be shipping it to you. I'm not going to be shipping you the winning clay screen. It's actually going to be coming from Alpaca. I see a new collection bowl from Alpaca. Have you seen it? Which one? Their triangle one? They have that triangle one that's going to be coming out pretty soon. That looks kind of interesting. Yeah, Nafael. It's not a minty flavor. It is just a cooling flavor. Feeling. That's a good way to put it. It's a cooling feeling. Oh, so short tracking number or nothing? I'm not sure. I'll try to get you a tracking number as soon as I can. I have seen those new bowls from Alpaca that are part of that artist collection that they're doing, and I don't know how I feel about them because I don't like those like little beady things. Like they make me feel uncomfortable. You know, when you see like little dots everywhere and stuff, and that's what the new Alpaca bowls have. Kind of weird looking. You know what I mean? Like kind of funky looking. I don't know if I care for those bowls at all. They look shallow, which is nice, but the overall look of it, the aesthetic of it, I don't know about that. It has like those tiny little dots all over the bowl. It just makes me feel weird. I don't know. Kind of weird. Everybody's winning on these heists tonight. I like that. Should we start testing our luck on the slots again? I don't know. Maybe we should. It reminds me of acne, so I don't really like them. Exactly, Naphael. Um, and with foiling, that's not going to be a challenge. I don't think it'll matter for foiling. I think I'll be fine. Use with Lotus, no foil. I think they'd look nicer with the Lotus so that you can see the design of them if you like that look on them. Though you may not be a fan. I don't know. For me personally, who's not a fan of them, I would want to cover that up right away. Rose F. Death says, I have wasted enough on slots. I'm going to try it right now. Oh, I'm going to do 50. I'm going to risk it. I lost my bowls. That didn't work out for me. Fake slots, brah. Yeah. I need to figure out a way to get more wins in the slots because it's kind of crazy. It seems like there's a lot of losing in slots. But that's the way it kind of is. So maybe it's just trying to replicate what it's really like. We gonna play some slots when we go down to Vegas, guys? Bilu, are you a slot player? Or are we gonna go sit down at the blackjack table and take Vegas for all they have? We gonna sit down at some blackjack? Play some blackjack down in Vegas? I'll be down for that. I'll be down to play some blackjack. I need to sit down with some people that know what they're doing because I start winning, and then somebody who doesn't know what they're doing comes and sits down, and they take all the bust that the dealer would get, and by the time I'm like, I need to get out of here, I've already lost all my money. I want to sit down with people who know what they're doing when it comes to blackjack. The glow in the dark thread looks really nice for the new Derek Moses hoses. Those are really cool. I like that glow in the dark. That's. I wonder how long the glow in the dark lasts. I think that would be cool. I'm gonna do some slots in Vegas. I'm down to try some gambling. Hell yeah, Captain Wetbeard. We're gonna do some gambling down in Vegas. Is anybody going to the expo that's happening in Atlantic City in New Jersey? Is anybody going to that? It's not so much a hookah expo as it is like vape and stuff like that. But is anybody, do you guys even know about it? Are you guys going to be going to it? Have you guys heard about it? Anything at all? Roulette is a heart pounder, that's for sure. Rose, are you going to be coming to Vegas for the expo? Are you going to come and join us at the expo? So let's go ahead and talk about the flavor of the acai cream mixed with the guava. So the acai cream, which is a very strong flavor, is mixing very well with this guava. The guava is still coming through as a nectar, which is very nice. And then the acai cream is coming through with that blended smoothie flavor very well as well. They're mixing very nicely in the sense that you can taste each one of the flavors individually, and then you can also taste them together as they mix into one another as well. And then the menthol, because they both have the same amount of menthol in them, is coming through very strong, obviously. It'd be nice if they maybe release some without menthol, so you could do like a mix of like the acai cream with menthol and the guava without menthol, so you just get the one dose of menthol instead of the double dose of menthol when you mix the two flavors together. Yeah, so I just got a question. I'm going to go ahead and answer it over here real quick. If you guys want to sell your bowls, give your bowls back to us for some AM merch codes, right now, the one thing that we're doing for sure is 1,000 bowls equals free shipping. So you can get a free shipping one time use code for anything in the AM store over on Teespring, teespring.com/stores/AM hookah merch, I think is what it is. I can grab the link for you real quick. So 1,000 bowls equals a free shipping code, one time use free shipping code. So if you guys want to do that, hit me up on my DMs, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to talk to me, and let me know that you want to do that 1,000 bowls for free shipping, and we'll get you a code for that. Justin, if that's what you want to do, drop me tell me that you want to do that. I'll give you a free shipping code, and you'll be able to get anything for free shipping on the AM merch store. I agree, Justin. You do. You do need some AM merch. I agree with that completely. We are going to be giving away a shirt, at least one shirt, on next Friday. At least one shirt. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see. We have a lot of prizes. We have tobacco. We have, I already slid into your DMs. I see you. I see you. We're going to be giving away at least one shirt and a bunch of other stuff. Tobacco from Nirvana, from Azor. We're going to be giving away the Onyx Bowl, obviously. We're going to be giving away just all sorts of fun stuff on 2 weeks from now. Not this Monday coming up, but on 6/10, that Monday, for the Drunk Cast. That's when we're going to be doing it. And then don't forget about the giveaway that we're doing right now for the alpaca clay prototype screen bowl, the prototype alpaca clay screen. Just follow the link, head on over there, and get entered into it. Make sure you guys are all ready and entered into that awesome giveaway for the alpaca prototype clay screen. That way, next Monday, you have the opportunity to win that. I'm pretty excited to be giving that away. I think it's really cool. Thank you, Alpaca Bowls, and Omar, obviously, for allowing us to do that. Are we doing shots for every 10 likes during the drunk cast? Yeah, probably something like that. Every 10 likes, we'll be doing shots. And then those like goals are also going to be tied into the giveaway stuff that we're going to be doing because we're going to try to get as many likes as we possibly can and get as drunk as we can. Oh my gosh. I got really drunk in New York. So I can only imagine what's going to happen for the drunk cast. It's going to be pretty crazy. I can easily make 10 YouTube accounts. Hey, I just want those likes. I just want those likes. That's all I'm trying to get. Another heist. Get those bowls. We'll be doing eventually bowls for straight merch. I don't know what the cost is going to be. It's going to be a thousand right now, for free shipping. How many bowls do you got, Justin? $2,000 bowls for a pair of socks. That's an idea. Maybe 2,500. I don't know. We'll have to look at the pricing for everything and figure out the best way to do it so that it makes sense for everybody. Obviously. All right. So Justin, I will deduct 1,000 bowls from your account, and I will get you a free shipping code after the show is over. I'll get you a free ship code. What are you going to get? Are you going to get a shirt? Is that what you're going to get? There's some cool stuff on the store. Everybody's trying the slots. Don't do the slots. It doesn't work. It's not good. Thank you, Cam, for the ability to experiment with this stone bowl. This is a fantastic bowl. This is really nice. This is beautiful. This stone bowl looks nice. It's smoking really good. It keeps heat really well. This is just fantastic. I'm jumping over to the merch store real quick to take a look at it. There's some really cool circle back to corn shirts that are really nice. There's some pillows you can get. There's some stickers you can get. There's socks like Mr. Bracken Cox. You can get some socks like Mr. Bracken Cox, obviously. You can get a tote bag. Awesome shirts. I got a couple shirts, obviously. Um, I wish Teespring had kind of more stuff to choose from. I want to get hats eventually. Eventually, we will get some hats as well. I just don't know when that's going to happen for sure. I think I've said just about all I can about this flavor. Are you guys smoking? If you are smoking, what are you smoking? If you're not smoking right now, what do you plan to be smoking later on? Plus, I can be an insto and take all the pictures with it on. Yes, please do. Anytime you get merchandise, please send us pictures of it so that we can post you up on Instagram and stuff like that. Because we'll definitely be more than happy to show you off on our Instagram account wearing the merchandise and stuff like that. Or if you got a really cool shot, you got a really cool picture, drop it on the Facebook group, and we'll definitely use it for that as well. Naphael says, thoughts on the Dashani hookahs? I think they look nice. I think there's some nice looking Dashani hookahs. I think they kind of not rip off, but they definitely take inspiration from other brands of hookahs as well, especially like MIG and stuff like that. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with it at all. But you can definitely see the inspiration. Their glass pipes look pretty nice, but I don't think I would ever get them. I heard they're kind of a thinner glass, though I don't know for sure because I've never used them myself. But they do have some nice looking hookahs. They're just nothing that's ever appealed to me because their price point is usually a little higher than some of the other stuff that I've noticed before in the past. I'm a value guy when it comes to buying a lot of stuff. You know, like the Like Smoke. I love this Like Smoke. It's one of my favorite hookahs of all time. But I didn't buy it when it first came to Hookah John because I thought the price was a little high. I waited till he was dropping the prices and just got the stem from him because I had some vases that I was willing to put it on myself. So after I got the price point that I felt comfortable paying for the like smoke, I was ready to jump on that right away. Mark says straight PMS for me today. Peppermint shake is a very good flavor, and smoking it by itself is awesome. I love the creaminess of that flavor. It's very good. I need to get more of that. Yeah, the heist is working out good for people today. Heist is getting a lot of bowls for people. If you just played the heist today, you walked away with a lot of bowls today. What about you, Rose? What's something exciting that you've smoked recently? I know you have kind of an interesting stash of tobacco. What is something that you've really been enjoying smoking tobacco? You're, kind of a newer smoker. You've tried a lot of stuff though. You've won stuff from here on the show. You've tried some stuff that we've suggested you try as well. What is some of the stuff that you've really been enjoying as a hookah smoker, Rose F. Death? Navajo says they buy their stuff from China. The same company posted their order receipt. Yeah, they're just a Chinese company. I mean, they're not a whole lot different than something like Mia and stuff, but obviously Mia gets a little bit of a flack. But J Rock knows the goodness that Mia can produce. J Rock has a Mia hookah that we talked about a little bit, and yeah, Dashani, they're a Chinese company. They buy stuff from China and they mass produce, and they charge a little bit more than I'm comfortable spending on their pipes. Let's see. We have to wait for a cooldown of the heist. Oops. Where's my cursor? Let's see how long the cooldown is for the heist. We still got 300 seconds for the next heist. Always good to stay hydrated, guys. Make sure you got some water around you. Stay hydrated. Smoke in a well ventilated area. And also, hey guys, if you need to be 18 to smoke hookah and you're not, get out of here. If you need to be 21 to smoke hookah and you're not, then get out of here. Okay. I want to make sure that this show stays on the air for a long time and we don't run into any problems. So if you're not of age to be enjoying this hobby, please don't ruin it for everybody else. So if you're watching this after the fact and you're not of age, get out of here. Stop watching it. Okay. Don't want you here. But as soon as you're legal to do it, then we want you here and come hang out with us. Let's see. Rose F. Death says, I have a large selection. I have done a backstock to get into still. P3 and Sergeant Huckleberry are on top of it right now. I've never tried Sergeant Huckleberry, but I've always wanted to. P3 is a very good flavor. It's a very sweet flavor, very candy flavor. I like that one a lot. Captain Weber says, I drink 2 gallons of water every day. Born and raised in Arizona, so hydration is literally life or death. Matt, what the F? Don't expose me like that. I'm a fetus. Naphael, if you're a fetus, get out of here. Get out of here, you fetus. What are you doing? What are you doing, Naphael? How are you even typing? Kind of impressive. I want to know your setup. Let's see how much longer we got for the heist. Taking so long. I need to lower the time on the heist on these sorts of things so we can do lots of them. But if everyone keeps winning, I got to be careful because then everyone's going to walk away with tons and tons of bowls. A lot of people have a lot of bowls right now. A lot of people have a lot of bowls. So if you guys want to sell me your bowls, I'm more than happy to take them. I need to get a different chair. Need to get me a different chair. This one has run its course. It's not all that comfortable anymore. It's time to get it. It's time to upgrade my chair standing. Well, this has been a fun episode. Got to talk about Zomo. Got to talk about this beautiful stone bowl. Got to talk about a lot of fun stuff, obviously. I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching and being a part of it for technical difficulties. Make sure to show up on Monday. We're going to have some fun times there, obviously. Getting ready for the drunk cast and getting all the prizes set up for that so that we can make sure to have the best show possible for the season finale. And then we're going to be taking a little bit of a longer break so that we can get a lot of stuff in order. And then when we come back for season 4, it's going to be amazing. I promise you that everything that we have geared up and ready for season 4, it's looking to be our best season ever. And obviously, I think every season has improved overall. And season 4 is going to be exactly the same thing. We're going to do everything we can to continually upgrade and do what we can to improve on our seasons every single year and make sure that it's the best show that we can possibly bring you guys. Make sure you're sharing the show with friends, family, people that you think might be into hookah, people that maybe are interested and have like an understanding but don't know exactly what it is. Share the podcast. Share, put it on your personal wall if you don't mind. The best way for us to succeed is to be able to get it into the ears and the eyes of as many people as possible. And the live show, honestly, I think the live show is where we have our bread and butter, and it's where we do our best work is during live. Though I do think, what did you guys watch the New York trip? Did you guys watch the video that we did for my video for my trip to New York to go to the gala? I had a really good time filming it and editing it and getting it all put together. And it's our very first piece of produced content that we have on the channel, and I'm really proud of it. I really like it a lot. I want to do more produced stuff. Would you guys like to see more produced videos like that premiere on the channel? Captain Wetbeard said, I like the blog. There's definitely going to be a blog for the expo. For me going to Vegas, there's definitely going to be a vlog. During the break, I think I'll probably do a vlog about me creating the new music for season 4. Because every season I create a new song for the show. So I'm thinking during the time off that we have, I'm going to do a vlog about me creating the new music for season 4. That's an idea that I have that I've been throwing around for quite a while. So expect to see something like that during the season break that we have. But yeah, hopefully more vlogs are in the future for the AM Hookah crew. With the heat that this stone bowl holds onto, and the Provost on it and stuff like that, and the Prestige Jumbo Flats, this bowl can smoke forever, man. Like it just can last for such a long time. I used the Lotus 2 the other night, and it was an enjoyable session. It was a good session, but I definitely feel like I could have gone longer if I had a Provost and a regular foil that I normally do. Here we go. Don't end the stream. Heist is just starting. I got it. I'll keep it going. Don't worry. We'll do a heist and then we'll end it. That's what we'll do. Mark, how are you doing, Mark? Are you smoking? You said you're smoking the straight PMS. What do you like to smoke, Mark? What is your normal go-to smoking, and what is your setup that you have? Are you on the Facebook group? If you are, you should post a picture of your setup sometime on the Facebook group. I'd love to see what it is that you're smoking with, along with everybody else. If you're smoking during the streams, post your setup on the Facebook group and let everybody see what it is that you're enjoying while you're watching the show. What are your guys' thoughts of technical difficulties? Do you want to see it come back in season 4? Do you want to see another round of technical difficulties happen on the next season? Is there another sort of video idea that you'd like to see us tackle for season 4?
Let us know. We're open to ideas. We're looking to improve and do fun things, obviously, all the time. So, any ideas that you guys have for a show, let us know. Would you like to see maybe Bracken or Captain Webbeard do a show? Would you like to see them do a blog? I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe they can start doing some vlogs for us. Make sure you guys join in on this final heist. Get joined in. There's all sorts of ideas that we're having for new shows. I love the Gamecast. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love playing games and smoking a hookah and hanging out with you guys, obviously. But I think there's some changes that are going to happen to the Gamecast for sure. I think there's something different that we could do with that to make it more exciting. And it might just be something that the Gamecast goes straight to Twitch and just lives on Twitch. It might be something that happens. Obviously, we've never really had a big following on Twitch, and we've never really pushed on Twitch very much. But it's something that I'd like to see in the future because we can do some fun things on Twitch, obviously, and hopefully soon we'll be able to do the bowls and stuff like that on Twitch as well, which would be super helpful. Problem is you'd only be able to keep your currency on one account. It wouldn't be an account on both of them, obviously. Oh, Rose F. Death doing some slots. I was just gonna do some slots, and he lost his bowls. I probably will too. Let's find out. I've got an Avion stick in Goodfella 4.5 going right now with foil and a Provost. Tried HMDs for a while, but found that the Provost is the best for me. I agree. Provost is really good. Khaled joined the heist. Very nice. Lost on my slots. Of course I did. I need to get some new stuff for slots. I need to do like bowls and tobacco and Provost and stuff like that. That way, the stuff that appears for the slots are going to be more akin to, stuff that you'd see. Maybe cactus, right? A cactus. Corn. Corn would be another one that we'd probably want to use. Those kinds of things I think would be definitely very helpful. Because the slots should be fun. Captain Wetbeard says, I'm making some Tangier's F-line passion fruit and F-line melon blend. Ooh, going with the F-line. Getting some caffeine in you. Alien Flashback, one cold gang on my B2. Very nice. I'm all out of all the slots I've seen. AM Huga is the only winner I have seen just once. Me too. I'm the only winner I've ever seen play slots. Ever. I don't know why. I wish it was somebody else that would have won. Another big winner for the heist. It looks like most everybody won. I got to change the difficulty of the heist because everybody's winning far too much. Or drop the amount that you're allowed to gamble on it, maybe. I don't know. Because everybody's walking out with a lot of stuff. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing up. Make sure you tune in for Monday for the show. And make sure you guys get yourself entered into the giveaway for the prototype alpaca screen so that you can have a chance to win that as well. It's going to be a fantastic time. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, keep on smoking.